Hello everybody, welcome back! Oh, of course, the moment I sat down, I forgot something. Oh, there we go. Okay, welcome back everyone. We're back at it again. On the last stream, on Tuesday, we were doing something a little bit different. We jumped off from one illustration to another. And that one is brewing on its own, doing its own thing, you know, living its life, going out into the world, being its own baby. And we are back with this thing, which we started on last Thursday. It's a bigger illustration that I started a few years ago, to be honest. And I always wanted to finish it, and I never did. And I dug it out recently from the depths of my from my hard drive to finish it up and color it finally. So this is what we're doing, and I hope you're gonna be here with me and you're gonna have some fun. So yeah, Puchaty, Potato King, good evening as always. It's so nice to see you guys. Let's get to it. So how was your middle of the week? Cause gotta get myself hydrated. For me it was very nice, as in the weather was awesome, and because here I am fortunate enough to have a little yard to go out to. I was actually able to draw outside in the warm weather, and it was goddamn awesome. I loved every second of it. I put a picture on my Instagram with the little kitty, and I am ready for the summer. So this is it. I got famous on Twitter for a second. It was scary. Really? What happened? Tell me. Did you post something scandalous? And how famous was famous? Oh yeah, so the picture, it looks so nice. Yeah, the weather was amazing. I mean, today was still very, very nice. Not as nice as yesterday and the day before. But still, so really, really cool. And I love being able to draw outside. I'm not very often able to do that, because, you know, it's kind of difficult to get proper weather for that. And when you do, it's difficult to find a spot for that. I mean, where the hell do you go to draw outside if you don't have a garden or stuff like that? So I am very fortunate to have one over here. One of my posts got over 1,000 likes. I never got this much, so I was really surprised. It was just a silly doodle. Really, just a silly doodle, but it got so popular. Did someone well-known reposted you, or was it something on a very popular topic? Or I don't know, maybe just the doodle in on its own was awesome. I'm not saying this is out of the possibility, but you know, I'm just trying to cover all my grounds. But yeah, I guess it must be scary when suddenly you realize something you posted gets way more attention than usually. For me, when something like this happens, I always first assume it's something bad. I did something scandalous and I didn't even know it yet. Turns out I drew something problematic, not knowing it is. And now the internet is gonna lynch me. So I'm glad your scare wasn't an actual scare. It was just a spurt of popularity. Yeah, some cool artists did retweet it. It was about Apex, and since people are super invested in Season 9 now, so it might be why. The horror of being known. Yeah, I guess this is something that's definitely true on the internet and definitely true for art. If you wanna get known fast, well, you just gotta start drawing the stuff that it's popular right now. So, fan arts of the games that are on top now, on the movies, you know, maybe a celebrity died, draw a portrait of them. This is how you get popular. I was definitely at the height of my popularity when I was doing exclusively fan arts. So, even if there's not a straightforward recipe for fame, this is definitely a good place to start for any artist or any content creator, I guess. Recently I actually started to draw things that are extremely funny to me, and I'm having much more fun than when I was drawing what people might like. Oh, that's perfect. Well, that is really amazing to hear. Especially that I think this is an important realization at some point, that your art always should be about you first. Or maybe not about you, but what you want to do, right? The thing with people on the internet is audiences became very, very entitled to things, to what they expect out of artists, and they often feel as if they should... O, Maciej, dzięki wielkie za lajeczka. So yeah, and they often feel like they're entitled to get what they want out of the artist. And I'm very often seeing this this sentiment of, well, you should do this and this because this is what people like more. This is what the audiences, your audience would like more, right? And this is not the end of all art. Art should be what the artist wants to do first, and then if there are gonna be people who like it, then it's amazing, then it's super cool. But yeah, if you do stuff, or if you stuff is influenced by what people will like more or less, then it stop being authentic, and you're just trying to do things for a specific purpose and not to release whatever creative things are sitting within you, and that sucks. So I'm awesome that this is something you found recently and started doing. O, ja tu wpadam jak robię swoje rzeczy, pracujemy razem jak za starych czasów. O, super. No właśnie taką mam nadzieję z tych streamów, co nie? Żeby sobie posiedzieć, popracować z ludźmi, pogadać troszkę. Szczególnie teraz jak wszyscy pracujemy po domach, żeby czasem można było do kogoś gębę odezwać. A więc fajnie, że sobie pracujemy razem. Puchaty, I have an art block since Kasia left Poison City. Ah, this sucks, man. Was she your muse? Did she help you work? That's sad. I mean, that's sad that, you know, now that she's not there, you have an art block. Ciągle jesteś za mało sławny na Twitchu. Wpisuję w Google Igor Wolski Twitch i muszę najpierw wejść na twojego face'a, żeby wejść na transmisję. No, nie wiem co ci powiedzieć, stary. To prawda. Nie jestem wcale sławny na Twitchu, bo dopiero zacząłem robić Twitcha. Yeah, it's also like even if something doesn't get a lot of likes, like 10, it still cracks me up when I look at it. I was actually drawing something super stupid and I couldn't finish it, because I would laugh every 2 seconds. Oh, that is double awesome. If you're able to get so much joy just from doing whatever you wanna, that is so cool. You know, don't go too far with giggling at your own stuff till no end. Or you know what? Why not? Yeah, you do whatever makes you happy. And if there are gonna be 10 people giving likes for it, well, that's awesome. That's 10 people who also giggled at whatever made you giggle. I think one of the dumbest concepts we have nowadays about art on the internet, that it being a good or a bad piece of art is actually measurable in likes, because it is the only countable thing connected to it on the internet, obviously, right? But many people do actually get tricked that, you know, whatever gets more likes obviously has to mean that it is a bit better piece of art, right? And sometimes artists can also be caught up in it, and it sucks because, well, all can lead to you know, either insecurities about your own stuff and not wanting to actually finish stuff up, do the stuff you wanna start questioning if what you're doing is good, even if you like it. I mean, yeah, you should always question your stuff, but not based on the amount of likes, right? Just question it more about how happy are you with it, and not what reach it has. Yeah, it's Apple, especially for artists who are just getting started. Yeah, exactly. Because, well, popularity is nothing else than marketing, right? I mean, it's there's obviously a lot of great artists who are very popular, rightfully so, and there are many great artists who are barely seen just because they haven't been playing the algorithm, or just their stuff isn't very clickable. Oh, hello. O, Agata, dziękuję bardzo za lajeczka, witaj na streamie. And yeah, this is kind of the same kind of a sentiment as with people kind of counting the worth of your job by how much you earn. Either how much you earn or how popular the company you work for is. This is also something I noticed many artists, especially young artists, kind of get stuck on this idea that their biggest dream is to work for the biggest company, right? That the biggest company that does the biggest projects. So they count their successes and each other's successes by how big or how well known the company they work for is. Even though they might be doing, you know, backbreaking work for no money, but it's under this big name, right? You're gonna be lost as one of the thousands of ants in a big project in the credits, but I hope this is not what makes you, you know, what makes your stuff worth it. Of course, not taking anything away from people who do work for big companies. But what I mean is just, this is not the measurement for how well you're doing. And in the end, you know, it's always about this that when you honestly do the things that you wanna do, people are gonna see it. And they're gonna see how honest it is, and it's gonna seem natural. And when they're gonna like it, they're gonna like it exactly because of you being you. And no one can take this, well, no one can do it differently, right? Because you are you. There's only one of a kind of yous. And I think this is something awesome to be able to tell to yourself, even that, yeah, my art is honestly the things that I like to do, what I want to do. And I'm happy with what I've done. Maybe it won't always put bread on your table, but at the same time, not every art has to be, or not every artist has to be doing that professionally, right? Because, well, doing art for money is a completely different set of things, right? So this is not what this is about. This is just about being happy with what you do and having to drive for it, right? Because I think this is also why so many artists kind of lose their momentum, lose their passion for drawing, especially at the beginning of their journey, is when they're trying to fulfill some sort of an expectation or some sort of quota, seeing other artists getting popular on the internet, getting them clicks and stuff, drawing things on specific topics, and when they see they're not getting those numbers, instead of still working forward, they kind of get stuck on this idea that, oh, I gotta change things to fulfill these different things that in the end they don't really matter when it comes to the actual art itself. To be honest, I'm kind of thankful that I'm even able to still draw. I know so many people in my life who just stopped drawing at some point, either because of burnout or they just lost heart for it. Yeah, exactly. And this is really sad, right? Because all those people at some point were passionate about it. And I have nothing against people honestly just losing the passion for it, because, you know, sometimes art is just like a passing thing for some people. I know for me music was just a passing thing. I just wanted to play something for a few years. I did, I stopped, I don't regret anything. But I think that many people get burnt out not because of actually losing the passion for it. I think a lot of people get burnt out because of putting on themselves some sort of unreasonable expectations about art rather than just being happy with it. And not wanting to sound like a, you know, one of those, oh, things were better in the olden days guys, because I'm not. I prefer everything how it is nowadays. But definitely because of how internet art looks like now, people expect to kinda, well, become some sort of a smaller or bigger celebrity just because they are making content at all. And I feel because of that, many young artists are just gonna start, not get the results too quick, and not feel the need, well, not feel why should they keep going, because they're not getting that gratification of being popular, when the gratification should be coming from just doing and putting it up for those few people who are gonna enjoy it actually. That feeling when you post one drawing, sit there for 10 minutes and wonder why am I not famous yet. Yeah, exactly, right? It's like, where are they? And believe you me, I may be talking all this smack, but I also get that. I mean, when I finish something I'm very happy with, but it's not getting the reach I would expect or want, I also get like this little sting of what have I done wrong? What happened? So you gotta strangle that feeling. Oh, Happy Marchewka is now following. Dziękuję bardzo za follow. Mam nadzieję, że spodoba Ci się to, co tutaj robimy. I witaj. Zmieniamy muzę. Za dużo tu wokalu. O, dziękuję bardzo za lajka. odpalamy pop. At the same time, when I'm talking about, you know, drawing stuff that you're happy with and not what people are gonna like, I know that I myself am pretty much unable to draw literally just for myself. I'm not finding happiness from drawing a picture and not showing it to anyone. So at the same time, I guess mostly what I meant is not about being just happy about the process of drawing. I mean, if someone is able to do that, that is amazing. But I know that myself, I definitely am not happy if I'm not gonna show what I finished to a broader audience. So I guess what I'm trying to say is maybe not about being happy just about drawing and the process of it, and no matter if you're gonna show it or not. It's more about, well, even if you decide to show it, to, I guess, be happy with it being what you want it to be, and not, well, not whatever internet wants. I guess at this point I'm just looping on myself. But yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, this is definitely something that I also noticed, that as I said, whenever I'm drawing, I immediately think that this is something that I am gonna be posting somewhere, I am gonna be showing somewhere. That's why, for example, I completely cannot like just sit and doodle, and why I don't have a sketchbook where I just do little sketches, unless I'm like coming up with ideas for something I'm gonna do later. Because just kind of sitting there and doing little doodles is not so something that that makes me happy. Oh, Carolina, hey! So nice to see you again. How you doing? How's your new job? How's your new place treating you? Oh, this is so adorable that you two are meeting up on this stream. It's better in my job. I'm still learning and getting used to everything, but it's a nice place for now. Oh, that's awesome. And how about your house with new roommates? I remember that that was also a new situation. I hope that's going good. Ooh, we're sporting some K-pop. My apartment, I got used to it, but I'm going to live in there till the end of May. I still don't know people here. Oh, I guess as long as it's nothing, nothing bad is happening there, right? And end of May is pretty close anyway, when speaking of stuff like that. So definitely it's gonna be an interesting experience. They're kind of hiding or something. I also miss my home and all my crazy animals. Yeah, I bet. I mean, with the amount of animals you guys have, you must miss them all. You didn't get the memo about the whole house playing hide and seek. Yeah, maybe you were lucky enough to get a whole apartment of shy people. No one wanting to talk to anyone. The smallest dog is starting to be the biggest. Oh man, there's gonna be so many changes when you come back. Yeah, because animals grow up so fast. Or you live with a bunch of assassins who don't want to drag you into their shady business. That'd be cool. I remember only once have I lived, like shared an apartment with people I didn't know. It was for only a few months in Warsaw. I went to work there for one animation company, and they put me in an apartment that they had specially kind of provided for their workers. And I didn't know anyone then. I was supposed to kind of move in myself before my first day of work, so I didn't have the chance to meet anyone like that I didn't have a chance to meet anyone at work beforehand. So I was basically just entering a house full of strangers. And this was I was kind of anxious about it. So I remember when I landed in Warsaw, I first went out to eat a big dinner, kind of stalling before actually having to go there. And when I got there, the apartment was actually empty. So I was sitting in the apartment for a long time, kind of waiting for someone to come back. So I mean, maybe like, hi, I'm a new person just living in your house. I hope someone lets you guys know that a new person is showing up, and not just I'm just a random person suddenly in your house. But I stayed up for a long time and no one was showing up, so I went to sleep. And only in the morning, when I woke up, I realized there are people in the house and they are moving around. So, and it was very awkward for me to just kind of, have your whole morning routine, kind of get out of bed with being sleepy while there are people in the room. So I pretended to sleep, listening to them talking, trying to figure out who I was. And I pretended to sleep for enough long time for them to get ready and get out to work. And the apartment was empty already. Then I actually went to work, met some of them there, and only this way I was actually able to meet them and start living with them. But that morning was definitely extremely awkward. Igor, I think you need to make fan art of a Terry Pratchett book. Maybe one day. I mean, I don't know. As I was saying recently, I was thinking about doing some fan arts in the near future. And I am definitely a fan of these. At the same time, I haven't read a Terry Pratchett book since I was like 13. So I don't know how high it would be on my priority list. But you can check out the stuff that Robert Sinicki does, who also worked on my Rycerz comic, because he did a lot of Terry Pratchett fan arts. You should definitely check out what this guy does. Igor adopting the possum strategy of just playing dead works surprisingly well. This is the same thing I did whenever I didn't want to be woken up at any situation. No, but to be fair, now that I think of it, I did pretend to be asleep often, surprisingly often in my life. I think every time I was somewhere like at a comic festival or something like this with a bigger group of people, before actually getting up, I would assess the situation by pretending to be asleep. See how many people are already up, if people are already doing things around, talking. I guess just the process of getting up is weirdly self-conscious for me. Oh, we have a link. What is this? What is this? Wait. Pa, 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 pa. What is this thing? I can't say I completely understand. There's a big bat. There's a guy with a scar on his eye. There's a dragon. There's a devil. And they're all watching TV. Is this something we talked about and I don't remember already? Oh, and there's a witch in the background. A witch with a long nose. It's Twitch TV, but who are all these people watching? Are they based on something or is it just a random crowd of people? Well, oh, they can't Google and they're searching on the TV. Okay, that's from the chat before. Oh, this is lovely. Super. I didn't understand it at the beginning. Oh, that's awesome. I love the little devil guy in the chair. And the witch with the big hat. That's so cool. Boop. Oh, there we go. I always get so confused about buttons. I pretend to be asleep when I just don't want to talk with people. Yeah, I think this is it, right? It's just... I think wherever you are in a situation when you are waking up and there are other people around. I know, for me it was always like the process of waking up was always too long to be able to stand it while also talk with people. So whenever I would like go to a comic festival or something like this with a bunch of people and we would be all sleeping in one place. So between the first person getting up and taking a shower and us eating breakfast and actually leaving, it would always be about 2 or 3 hours. And it was so much to just talk first thing in the morning. So yeah, I would also always just pretend to be asleep until I'm the last person to get up. I definitely also did this when I was a kid and my mom would be waking me up for school. I'll just pretend I'm asleep as long as I can, just to not have to actually acknowledge that it is time and I actually have to move and get up. Now I'm a responsible adult and I don't have anyone to pretend in front of that I'm not getting up, because I'm the one making myself get up early. I still kinda try to pretend in front of myself that I'm still asleep even if I'm not asleep. But it's not as fun as actually trying to hide the fact away from a person. You have become your own mom. Exactly. Isn't this what being an adult is? Becoming your own mom to yourself? I think this is what people mean by responsibility. So being a mom to yourself is when you look at your fridge and think, I should probably eat a vegetable instead of, oh, I have cookies. Ooh, I just remembered, I guess, the weirdest and most miserable place I've ever pretended to be asleep. But this was kind of an, I guess, extreme situation when it comes to that. Quite some time ago, before Polish train tracks were like, well, renovated on a big scale. Because nowadays traveling by train in Poland is, well, for most part, pretty fast and comfortable. But before that, which was maybe, I don't know, 7-8 years ago, usually traveling, I would consider a good train trip if everything that didn't involve actual... Mark, thank you so much for liking the stream. I hope you're gonna enjoy what we're doing here, and hi, welcome. So yeah, I think back then I would consider every trip that didn't involve constant physical pain as a good trip, because it was always overcrowded. They weren't selling tickets only enough how many seats there were in the train. They were just selling as many as there were people wanting to get on the train, and usually there was no place to sit, often not barely even place to stand. So every trip would be much longer than it is now. So it was overall a very, very crappy experience. And I remember once. I remember on one of these, I was either traveling to Łódź or back from it. It was horrendously overcrowded. Like, there were so many people there. Everyone was just standing on their tiptoes and barely having enough space for that. I was standing in that space that is at the end of a train cart right next to the bathrooms. And it was the middle of the night. Everyone was feeling miserable. I was feeling miserable. And I decided to kind of get myself some place where maybe I could sit down, have a little nap, or at least close my eyes. Was in that kind of rubber pocket in between two train carts, and I get in there. And I get in there, I put my stuff down, I sat down, and yeah, it's moving left and right, but it's moving me around, but still, I sat down, I closed my eyes, and it felt great. What actually happened, it started raining the moment I get in there, and you know, these things aren't really sealed properly, so the rain started seeping in through those rubber pockets, and it started dripping on me. And but still, I was so comfortable, so much comfortable there, even with the rain dripping on me, being cold, but being able to sit down and kind of close my eyes. And people who were standing right next to us, were right next to me in that toilet area, were beckoning me to come over. I mean, you're getting wet. Come here, because you're gonna get wet and stuff. So I just pretended to have fallen asleep, because I didn't want to explain myself why I want to sit in the rain, why I prefer to sit in the rain rather to get back to them. So just sitting there, getting cold, being moved around, but being able to sit down and have a little pretend nap, rather than spending the next few hours over there. So yeah, that's definitely the most bizarre place I was pretending to be asleep. Fortunately, nowadays the trains are so much nicer. What fairy tale from Serbia you're gonna tell us today? Ah, shitstorms! I forgot to learn a fairy tale. Ah, shucks. Wait, do I remember anything? Shit, I don't. Ah, man, I'm so sorry. Next time, definitely. I'm gonna get a storybook, and we're gonna have a proper fairy tale reading. It's gonna be something about knights and dragons and monsters and ghosts. To be fair, a lot of like monster stories from around here are very similar to Polish ones, with small details changed and different names. But yeah, that's about like monsters and creatures, and not actual fairy tales. Actually, a couple of years ago, I saw the train ticket that didn't existed. They didn't have the seat that was on my ticket, but a nun who saw me sad and standing told me that she's actually leaving the train early and I can have her sit. Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice of her. But yeah, I guess stuff like that still, it keeps on happening, right? like getting places that don't exist or overlap. I remember when I was traveling somewhere recently, and the train was pretty crowded for some reason, but I had my numbered spot. So I guess sometimes it happens that maybe one train breaks down or something, so more people than one train can carry get put on one train. Anyway, I was sitting on my seat, and there was well more people in the cart than the cart could fit. So I let like an older guy sit on my seat because he was obviously getting tired in the little corridor, and he spent there a few hours, and after some time he said, "Oh, he's good. He would like to get up. I can sit back on my seat." So I sat back on my seat, and literally not even a minute after I did, the train either bumped or something, or had a sudden stop, and a huge suitcase from those suitcase shelves that are there just landed right on me. And you know, I was able to kind of stop it, kind of catch it, and survive. But Jesus, if that old guy was still standing there, he would get pretty much a cannon to the head. So I guess that was kind of, well, unlucky because a suitcase fell on me, but lucky that it fell on me and not on a brittle old guy. We watched with Kay the new Witches movie. It was second adaptation of story and looked really cool. Witches movie? What story is it an adaptation of? I know that I definitely watched a pretty neat witch-themed movie recently, and it was called The Witch, with that actress from The Queen's Gambit. It was about witches in, I guess, young days of America, and that was a pretty decent movie. Like, I mean, pretty much like showing the concept of, or not even concept, the fright of having this idea of a witch existing somewhere in the woods and accusing each other of things just because witches exist in our imagination. So if anyone stumbles upon it on Netflix or on something, that is definitely a good watch. Bcalypse is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're gonna like what we are doing here. And yeah, welcome. The Witches, the novel, story about witches which want to change all kids into mice. Really? Okay, can't say I've ever heard of it. Seems like a premise for a very classic witch story. At the same time, I can't say I've ever heard of it. Hey there! I just found you on ArtStation. Love your stuff. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you find your way to the stream also from ArtStation, cause I probably didn't link it anywhere over there. So I'm super glad that you ended up here. Yeah, I can't say I am updating my ArtStation as diligently as my other stuff, like my Instagram or Facebook. At the same time, I am really appreciating ArtStation as a service because, well, it's just cool. It's just a cool service for artists, and probably, well, it gives me lots and lots of visibility where it matters. I think you see old movie. Maybe? I don't know. Even if I did see it, I can't say I remember something like this. Maybe when I was a kid. Perfect age for being turned into a mouse. Looked up for a store where you can buy your prints. Do you have any? No, unfortunately I do not have a store set up. This is something I am constantly having in the back of my mind, kind of something I wanna set up, and I'm always kind of pushing it later because I don't really wanna set it up in like an external service because they usually take like a lot of money on their own, and then you have to, I have to make some money on it for myself. And it ends up in those prints costing a lot. So I wanted to kind of set up something where I could just personally oversee printing of my own prints and sending them. But for that I need to start my company, which I still haven't done. So yeah, as of now you can't really buy my prints unless you stumble upon a physical event where I am, and usually I'm in those only in Poland. So yeah, sorry. I'm super glad you wanna get a print of mine. Unfortunately I don't have those yet. But yeah, definitely follow me on stuff to kind of, because when I finally set it up, I'm gonna let everyone know. This is as much as I can. But on the other hand, if you, for example, have a good idea where I could set up prints to be sold, because as I said, I didn't set up anything with like an external company because I didn't have good experiences, but at the same time I tried it last quite some time ago, so I'm not up to date with what's good or bad right now. So maybe if you know any good services that actually do that, I could look it up and maybe at least temporarily set something up like that. Because yeah, definitely I want to start selling my prints. It's just something I didn't get around to. ArtStation shop. Does the ArtStation shop like carry out printing stuff? Is this a thing? That would be pretty well, that would be pretty perfect if that's the case. I mean, again, I don't know their prices. Huh, okay. I guess I'll actually look into this. Because it's something I guess I'm the most afraid with this is not actually knowing personally how good the quality is without ordering one of the prints on my own and ordering one every time I would like to change something. But at the same time, I guess it's better than not having anything. So you know what? I am gonna look into this ArtStation shop maybe tomorrow or during the weekend. So yeah, look out for it on Instagram or on Facebook or whatever. And if I'll set something up, I'll let everyone know. They say up to 95% goes to the artist. Also never bought anything there, so I don't know about the quality. I can help in Poland, but not in Serbia. Oh, if it's gonna be happening through the ArtStation shop, I'm assuming they are printing wherever they are, wherever they have their own printers, right? Because, for example, something that I imagined for myself, near my apartment in Poland, there is a very, very nice printing place. So I was kind of imagining setting up a little deal with them where maybe they could be printing my prints. I could oversee them personally and send them out personally. And then I would know that, well, I would have the I would know exactly what's the quality and how good it is, how they look, are they exactly what everyone wants to order. I could package them, you know, personally, maybe throw in some little gadgets in there, like stickers and stuff. But yeah, maybe if that ArtStation shop is decent, until I can set up what I want to set up, maybe we could get by with that. But we'll see. Definitely worth checking out. So I guess I will have a look-see in there. I think you can order a preprint. That would be nice. Jesus, I am so out of touch when it comes to this stuff. I guess I needed a little push to maybe figure it out. Okay, I'm actually getting kinda interested in this. Ciekawe, ile ArtStation pobiera prowizji za printy. No właśnie tego jestem ciekaw, co nie? Bo pamiętam, jak już jakiś czas temu, już dłuższy czas temu właśnie chciałem skorzystać z tego typu serwisu. No to razem z kosztami produkcji, wydruku i prowizji, którą zbierał ten sklep, to jeśli ja chciałem coś na tym zarobić, to te printy musiały kosztować fortunę. A kiedy kosztowały fortunę, to już na pewno nikt nie chciał ich kupować. Więc właśnie obawiam się takiej sytuacji. Bo jeśli rzeczywiście byłoby to aż do 95% dla artysty, tak jak to tutaj przytoczono, no zobaczymy. Znaczy zakładam, że to jest 90% od ceny bez kosztów wydruku, ale tak czy siak. No. I stop here. I paid for Harji poster 200, but not on ArtStation. Signer sells his poster about 400. Really? Posters are this expensive? Jesus. Okay. Maybe there's some decent money to be made there. I just always assume no one would pay more for their 100 zlotys for a poster, because I know that I wouldn't pay more than 100 zlotys for a poster. Ja słyszałem, że artysta dostawał 15 euro. Nie o ArtStation chodzi. Portal z wzorami na t-shirty. O Jezu, tak, te portale z wzorami na t-shirty to jest najgorsza kupa na świecie. Ich powstaje 10 milionów codziennie i rozsyłają propozycje do każdego artysty, do którego adres mailowy dostaną propozycję, że hej, chcemy wejść we współpracę, tutaj, prawda, świetny nowy portal, ekskluzywny, bla bla bla, to załóż sobie konto, w ogóle będziesz zarabiał na swoim. A to prawie wszystko taka okrutna kupa, żerująca na artystach, najczęściej młodych, którzy jeszcze nie się jarają samym faktem, że ktoś chce coś od nich. I looked up the fees. If you have a pro profile on ArtStation, they only get 5% plus the fixed transaction fee of 0.30 or 8%, and they also advertise your prints. Ooh! If you don't have the pro profile, it's 12% fee. Oh, even the 12% is not that bad. Because I don't know how much it costs to have a pro profile on ArtStation, but that's very decent. Okay, I think I'm gonna give this shit a try. Cause, well, ArtStation is definitely someone I kinda trust. I only had good experiences with them. So, yeah, definitely. The work was a lot of time in tops. I think you can talk on better price. Well, yeah, because usually when I do post stuff on ArtStation, it ends up on the front page. So it should be, I guess, seen by people. So there should be people interested in it. ArtStation Pro goes 15 euro monthly. Ah, geez, that's an expensive. That's a Netflix. But yeah, still, I think I'm gonna try the normal one first, and we'll see how it looks. Maybe we're gonna well, it doesn't really matter to the actual people buying stuff, right? It only changes what percentage of money they take and if they're gonna advertise my shit or not on their own end. But even if I start on the normal profile and then maybe upgrade, it doesn't change anything for the actual people buying this stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give this a try. This is I'm actually getting excited for this. So probably tomorrow or more, maybe even tonight after the stream, I'm gonna sit down to it and check it out. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna be posting about this soon. And yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of assuming their prints should be of good quality because they are the top art service right now. So if their prints weren't good quality, they would be lynched by people at this point. So yeah, I guess thanks Bika and Puchate, because you guys got me inspired to try this out. Because I've been promising people to get prints set up for ages, but I was just always pushing it as the last thing I'm gonna take care of. And I feel like this might be a good start for it. Alezen, hi! Nice to see ya. How you doing? What's up? What's cooking? What's shaking? And welcome to the stream. Welcome to a very productive moment of the stream, because we just figured out a new business venture. That looks great. Why, thank you. So yeah, I was fighting with this one for ages to kind of figure it out, and then I left it to be forgotten for a long time. And using the opportunity that now I'm streaming and I need something to work on twice a week, I was finally able to come back to it and hopefully finish it. I think you can join charity stream action. I can ask if you want. What charity stream? What's the action? What's it about? And what's the charity? First I need to know if the charity is for a cause I support. And how it works, what it is. Pytanie techniczne. Pozabiznesowe. Przy cieniowaniu stosujesz tryb mieszania czy tryb normal? Wiesz co, teraz raczej staram się robić tryb normal. Kiedyś robiłem zawsze mieszanie, ale teraz staram się robić tryb normal. i jakby własnoręcznie dobierać, wiesz, jakby podzielić grupy kolorów na grupy i wtedy zmieniać odcień cienia. W tym momencie robię na normalu wszystko tym samym kolorem i potem jak skończę, to zacznę zmieniać kolor cienia w różnych grupach na odpowiednie kolory. Co nie? Na przykład tak jak tutaj jest ta skóra tutaj, jest taki niebieski kolor i on mi nie do końca tu pasuje, więc potem, jak już to będzie wszystko skończone, zaznaczę tą skórę i zmienię na coś, nie wiem, bliżej takiemu kolorowi, co nie? Ale na razie wszystko robię na niebiesko, na normalu. It is for kids and Twitch streamers from Poland made this action. Okay, let me have a look, see what it is. Okay. What is this? Grapaczka. Granie na pomaganie. Po co gramy? Ponad 70 godzin grania, wiodący streamerzy. Jak wyglądała Grapaczka 2? Okay. I guess it looks cute at the same time. It seems to be first more for gamers, second more for popular streamers, which I am definitely not. But yeah, I don't know nothing about it. So how do people join it? Why do people join it? I know it's about playing, but I can draw in time. I can ask some more about that. Well, you know, sure. I mean, I'm up for anything, I guess. I don't just know if this is something that they would want me to take part in. I mean, okej, przeskoczę tu na polski. Nie, bo to wygląda jak... Szczególnie, że tam mają napisane, że tylko jest 70 streamów całej akcji, co nie? Więc najwyraźniej jest ograniczona ilość. Nie wiem, czy w jakikolwiek sposób byłoby im na rękę brać mnie, gdzie jestem sobie, wiesz, streamerem ze średnią 10 ludzi oglądających naraz. Chyba że to rzeczywiście jest coś, co może dołączyć dosłownie każdy, kto chce, bez względu na wszystko. No i jakie tam są zasady tego, czego oni tak naprawdę wymagają od ludzi? No jasne, podpytaj. No bo tak jak mówię, myślę, że to może być fajne, myślę, że byłbym chętny, tylko no tak jak mówię, myślę, że z perspektywy takiej akcji ja jestem właściwie nikt, co nie? ale gdyby byli z tym ok, no to jasne, super, coś tam porysować sobie, jakieś właśnie jakąś akcję charytatywną, coś tam zebrać, jakieś coś dla dzieciaków, a przy okazji może kilka osób więcej mnie zobaczy, to jasne, bardzo chętnie. Więc dzięki za cynk i że podpytasz. Oni tam robią sobie jaja, koncerty disco polo dla jaj. No, będę musiał obczaić chyba poprzednią edycję, żeby zobaczyć, o co tam chodzi. No jeśli dla dzieci, to będzie trzeba jakiś obrazek bez golizny obczaić. Znaczy zakładam, dobra, kasa jest dla dzieci, ale nie znaczy, że dzieci będą to oglądać. Zarazem pewnie nie wypada, żeby było coś nieodpowiedniego na ekranie. Nie wiem tak naprawdę. Because speaking of charity, for example, last year, okay, it was charity, I guess. Last year, me and a bunch of other comics artists, we prepared a collaboration album of short comic stories about ecological problems, right? It was called The Last Tree. The title was very vague, and the stories were supposed to be very vague because not everything was supposed to be obviously in your face. Oh, destroying nature is bad, blah blah blah. But the entire book was all the money made from selling the book would be going to an organization fighting deforestation and stuff like that, which was very, very nice. I mean, I'm definitely not even near being like an active in, like activist circles. But it's nice to take part from time to time and stuff like that with the things that I'm able to do. So like this may be possible charity stream or whatever. Or maybe I'm just pretending in front of myself. This is how I make myself think I'm a good person. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? rather pretending to be asleep. Or that. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Yeah, I get lost in the details and I forget about the bigger picture. So I'm just shading it like very daintily when I should be doing like huge shade big areas like this. And I was just doing little, oh, here's a wrinkle, there's a wrinkle, fuck that. Gotta do huge strokes here. Also, this is something I'm expecting out of my organism in the future. Huge strokes. Nah, probably not. I'm actually on the other side of the blood pressure spectrum. Mine is too low, so I don't know if you can get a stroke from that. But I guess time will tell. Yeah, I'm not married to that shadow color yet. But we'll see in time. There's too much blue to actually be looking at it using blue. So you know what? I am actually gonna put it on multiply for now. Just to kind of be able to see it. Oh no, it looks like cuckoo caca right now. Okay. I'm gonna keep it at the blue still. But just... Oh yes. A stronger blue. Now I can at least see it. Also, I'm not a fan of what I did there. I think at the bottom those colors are gonna have to be reflecting of these, of the background, rather than going deeper into darkness. Or not. Okay, let's keep it at this for now. Picking up colors is difficult, my peeps. Especially in something so convoluted like this picture. No. Lost this again. Let's get back up here. Remember to stretch. Ah yeah, it's this time. It's time to stretch. Oh, this was a good moment to stretch. You know, like there's this moment in stretching when you first start and then just like you feel like it doesn't matter at all and it's not doing anything. But then you keep it stretched for a second and then it feels so nice. This was exactly that. So thank you for the reminder. I'm also gonna go ahead and oh yeah, exactly. Also keep hydrated. So yeah, we're gonna keep hydrated. Ugh, being healthy. Who needs that? Ooh, something cool I recently did, and by recently I mean yesterday. I dug out my old Nintendo Wii controllers And mind you, I have never had a Nintendo Wii, but I did have the controllers because ages ago I wanted to emulate Wii games on my PC. So I bought a bunch of controllers, I set everything up, and I was kinda able to play them, but it was not that long after the actual Wii was on the market, so for my PC to emulate it was very, very difficult. So I didn't really play that much. So yeah, yesterday I actually dug them up again, hooked them up to the PC, and after some fighting with the hardware, I was able to actually get it to play, and it was glorious. So this is something I am trying out right now. Oh, I'm mostly looking for, you know, like games that you can play together with someone. I was very looking forward to all the Mario parties that are there, so I could play it with my girlfriend. But yeah, I was actually I guess in general I'm happy that it worked, because I was kind of expecting it to be, I don't know, too old to be actually able to hook it up. I was afraid it stayed in the shelf for too long for it to work, but it seems to be working. And something very interesting I found out, and it's not something I found out now, because this is the same problem I hit when I was first setting these up back in the day, you know. The Wii controllers, for them to work and exist, they need like a little light bar, something that points them where the TV is, something kind of like the little red dot on the TV that connects your remote to the TV. And since I don't have something like this, there is a little trick you can do where you instead of using a bar like that, you can just put two lit candles in front of your TV, and it kind of tricks it into thinking that there is that light bar thing over there. So yeah, you can connect practical with enjoyable by setting up a romantic mood, and also making your Wii thing playable. So yeah, I guess this is my my little update of my adventures of I don't know. Adventures of doing things, of trying to set up things. Yeah, MacGyver style. It is pretty much MacGyver style. Nothing quite as romantic as crushing your date in Mario Party. Oh fuck yeah. Nah, Mario Party, it's always playing in a team against a team of computers. And as the computer team, we're always playing against the two princesses, Princess Peach and Princess Daisy. This is some kind of BDSM. No, this is some kind of very, very cool date ideas. Something I'm also kind of looking forward, because I remember this working pretty well and being pretty fun for parties and for people coming over, or for just playing in the two people, are all the Just Dance games. And as far as I understand, there's like a ton of them that are still working on Wii, like even the like 2020 versions are still working on the Wii. So I'm really looking forward on just downloading all of them and trying all of them at once. To let out the steam. Yeah, right? Just Dance is pretty goddamn dope. And I only ever played one part, which I don't think had even one song that I actually knew proper, so it wasn't as fun. So I'm really looking forward to actually dancing to something I know, and maybe even like, who knows? When I play with Kate in Minecraft, she sends me to mine to get metal. And she plays with well, she's making the house. I'm assuming. Well, at least you guys are dividing responsibilities around the house, just like normal life. Oh, with pork. Yeah, that's cute. There was there's one game that's kind of similar in how it works to Minecraft. Oh, it was also like a survival crafting game that I played with my friends who are a couple. So me and my friend would be going around like gathering materials and building things, and his wife would be just staying at the base and cataloging everything we would bring over and building around the area that we were gathering stuff. So it's cool in games like these that everyone kinda can divide into things they feel more comfortable with or they enjoy more. I don't know. At least I hope this is how it worked, not that she was just bored, she was just doing chores to pass the time. I like Just Dance too. I played it once 2 weeks ago for the first time. Yeah, right? This is just such a fun thing to do from time to time. And since it's a game, it gives you a better excuse to kind of start dancing in the house rather than, I don't know, being so joyful that you start to dance. I'm a farmer in Minecraft. Oh, that's super cute. Shading the monkey. Uh-oh. Oh no, guys, I effed up. Ah, there we go. Had a little crisis there. Oh, you even get a song about dancing. Nice. I mean, I guess it's not that difficult to stumble upon a song about dancing in the pop category, but still. This entire stream is just gonna be me shading. At the same time, there's so many spaces in the game that it is not that weird. Potato King, what new sweet game you find? I'm not really looking for any new games now. I'm mostly consumed by Apex and still need to go through Bioshock 2 and Infinity. But I do have a game I could recommend, I guess. Ooh, we're gonna get a game recommendation. That's always cool. I'm kind of on the brink of having to find a new thing to play, because I'm getting kind of done with the latest Monster Hunter, so I am also looking for a good recommendation. I mean, I haven't played a lot, but they are not easy to just go through. I'm still also meandering near the beginning. The Crypt of the Necrodancer. It's basically a dungeon crawler roguelike, but when you move through the dungeons and fight the monsters, you gotta do it in the rhythm of the music. Oh yeah, okay, I have this. I have played it a little bit. It is pretty dope. And the music is really cool. I love how with every level the music kind of picks up and every level is faster and faster. But yeah, I'm not really that great with roguelikes, so I haven't gotten much further than third or the fourth level. Well, you get to like a first boss kind of a creature. I don't know, you get to like a dance floor full of skeletons and there's one guy in the middle dancing aggressively at you. I don't know. It's really cool, really fun, but I'm not good at these. And I love the mechanic of the moving in music and each enemy, or learning each enemy based on their dance moves pretty much. There's also a spin-off they did for Nintendo, same rules but in Zelda universe. Really? I did not know that. But is it also original music or like music from Zelda games? Because I would be all over that. I love Zelda music. If I remember correctly, it was all made by Koji Kondo. And it's pretty goddamn awesome. Oh, it is music from Zelda, but in like super cool chiptune remixes. Okay. So I definitely would be more into that than the Crypt of the Necrodancer, so I'm gonna have to check it out. Because especially like Ocarina of Time had the coolest goddamn soundtrack ever. It's on Nintendo Store, download only, I believe. Yeah, nowadays I'm not really buying physical copies, especially now that I'm back in Serbia, because physical games are super expensive here, so I'm getting them all on the Nintendo store. So that works for me. Oh, Cadence of Hyrule. Okay. Let's check it out. It's probably gonna get muted on Twitch later, but still. Boop. Oh, it's the Gerudo Valley. Okay, let's push it up a little. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this is awesome. I remember learning to play this on a keyboard and later also on the ukulele. Because this is just such a cool song. Even the original on, you know, it's like MIDI version or whatever when it's originally in Ocarina of Time. It was just so like mysterious and adventurous. Okay, let's keep it till the end. If we're gonna get muted somewhere, I guess we'll learn for later, but you know what? I'm willing to take that risk. There's also a demo available if you just want to check it out. Oh, definitely. This is something I really appreciate, and at the same time I'm very sad that not all games have that. Well, demo versions. Because I definitely did get convinced to buy a bunch of games when I was able to download their demos. But only such a small amount of games actually do have demos on, well, in general, I guess, nowadays. It's difficult to find a game with a demo. So little of them. And it's such a cool marketing thing to have. Oh, this tune. It's awesome. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. Okay, what is this? Grindstone game. Ooh, this looks cool. Okay, Gerudo Valley, I'm sorry. What is this? Grindstone. Oh, the animation is adorable. Oh wait, didn't we check it out on the stream already? I have a feeling like we kinda did. Or not? Okay, I did see this trailer. And maybe on the stream or not. But yeah, the game looks, I mean, the art looks amazing. At the same time, it does seem like it's just one of those connect all games, which I'm not really into. But also it looks so goddamn cool. Oh, look at this guy's back. It looks so cool. Okay, we're gonna do a little trick here, and by trick I mean we're just gonna switch to a different color. I'm gonna put shades on this blue part, which is pretty much just the blue color, but I have a different plan for it later. How can I do this? How did I want it to do this? Originally. Because I wanted to put on it like a shade as if they are all in a shade. Over like a tree or something. And that's why they are mostly blue with just little specks of color sticking out. So I guess I'm just gonna start with that. And we'll see where we're gonna end up with it later. Just gonna do it very loosely like this for now. Cappy is my favorite indie studio. What else did they do? Because I don't think I've ever heard about them before, but at least the art style of what they did there looks pretty goddamn cool. So I don't know if their other stuff is made the same way or completely different. I guess something along these lines, obviously not as dark. Below and Super Time Force. Oh man, I don't know either of those. There's so many cool games that I have to catch up to. Oh, unprompted stretch. Watch out, everyone. These also happen. Okay, so what I am gonna do is put the same color on this. And now actually color these guys with, well, proper colors. As in skin and all that stuff. Oh. You don't know Super Time Force. Okay, let's check it out. Bloop. How does this look? Violence and blood? That's scary.
And now back to Super Time Force.
Now that's a big brain. Oh, that does not seem healthy. There are people in the brain. And lots of them.
We did it! We saved the f***ing internet!
Oh, the art style is adorable. Oh, love the little wizard grandpa. No, he doesn't have a phone.
Is the internet?
Oh, Merlin!
Oh, it's Merlin.
Please tell me.
Before Super Time Force. Okay. Oh, look at this! It looks like Broforce. It looks exactly like Broforce. But it's Super Time Force. Oh, it's the same guys, really? Shit, I'm gonna have to play this. I've played through Broforce with a friend, I think at least 3 times at this point.
Girls like it when boys just be themselves, Davy.
Wow! It's the Super Time Force!
Oh, good.
Whoa, time out.
Ooh, it's a sexy lizard guy.
Dig your situation. The last thing you should do is be yourself, bro. Mondo Mistako. Zach, break it down.
They call me Zachosaurus. I'm tall and I'm
Okay, this is cool. Gonna have to check it out. I don't know which game was first. Well, I would only assume... Well, okay, I don't know. This one looks technically better than Broforce, so I'd assume this one's newer. But yeah, that's so super cool. I was looking for a game like that. So I am gonna be putting this one on the list right after the stream. I have a lot of things to do after this stream. These are always... tonight's stream is very productive for me. I'm getting a little list of things that I'm gonna do right after. See, I love it. It would seem that I'm the one providing content, but actually it's you guys providing me with cool ideas. Puchaty, how demanding. Where's drawing? Dance, monkey, dance. Can't expect to get a drawing every stream. I mean, the drawing has to come, you know, out of the need to be drawn, and not just because it happens every stream, you know. If we start demanding too many, they're gonna lose their magic. Actually did a meme for Monkey Dance with a character from Apex before. Oh, very fitting. Oh, let's check it out. Oh no! It doesn't work. It don't work! I don't know why. Oh well. Recycling my old art to please Puchaty. But okay, I'll draw a monkey dance. Ah, man. I mean, awesome. At the same time, I never want you to, you know, feel pressured into drawing stuff. Yeah, Twitter kinda fucked up right now. Dysil, if I read it correctly. Hi, welcome to the stream. This style, I dig it. Why, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I hope you're gonna enjoy the stream, and welcome. Oh, I myself forgot what I drew here. I forgot there's like a little baby in this jar. Well, a headless baby, but still kind of a baby. Or a tiny adult, I don't know. Janusz! Oh my god, man! It's I've internet known you since forever. Hello there, it's nice to see you still drawing. I remember your Holy comic on the top lista komiksy. I see you're still adding a ton of details to your work. Yeah! Oh man, it's so nice to see you. Well, yeah, of course, I'm still drawing, still doing the thing. Still active, I guess. As much active as I can, still, right? But yeah, so nice of you to come to the stream. I'm very glad to see you. And I hope you're gonna like what's happening. Hey. O, jezioranka, hej. Hejka, dobrze cię też widzieć. O, się akurat ludzie na koniec streamu zbierają, bardzo miło. We got a link, we got 2 links. Watch out everyone. It's a monkey dance. Oh, it's beautiful. It's an amazing monkey dance. Thank you so much for it. And the second one, oh, this is a very hype monkey dance. Thank you. This one's perfect. I feel this monkey. Huh. Oh, this is interesting. So on my screen, this monkey is zooming super fast, but when I'm looking on the stream, it's still very fast, but slower than what I'm seeing. This is an interesting effect. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the thing. But thank you for the dancing monkeys. They are beautiful. What tablet do you use? This is a Wacom Cintiq. I think 13 inches. Yeah, I think so. Well, it's one of the small ones anyway. I tried the big ones and they were way too big and way too warm for me. So I'm working on the small one. Ooh, another link. It's another dancing monkey. And this one's evil. What? You don't want to dance? It's evil. Evil in Sim? Evil in Sim? Does it have a little brain on its head, like Mojo Jojo? I love its stare with those big symbols and cute little pants. Oh, evil inside, as in there's evil in its pants. That is, I would wear pants like this. There's some cool pants design. Doctor or dear priest, there's evil in my pants. Please save me. Evil in your pants. That is a problem. Hi, my name is Igor. I am 29 years old and I have evil in my pants. And this is my confession. Okay, so originally I actually wanted this floor to be kinda this sort of a color. It's gonna be covered in a shadow anyway, but still coloring it like this first helps me figure it out better anyway. Wstyd, gierki jutro aktualne? Aktualne. O, to właśnie tak gadaliśmy o fajnych gierkach. To właśnie przerabiamy z jezioranką fajną rzecz. Nie wiem, czy słyszeliście o Grounded. Gierka, w której właściwie zamieniacie się w parkę pomniejszonych dzieci i musicie przetrwać w czyimś ogródku, walcząc z mszycami, pająkami i komarami. Gra jest jak na razie cały czas we wczesnym dostępie, ale jest nieźle zaawansowana jak na wczesny dostęp. I śliczna jak ja pierdolę, bo patrzycie na przyrodę z wysokości mrówki, więc wszystko wygląda bardzo, bardzo fajnie, bardzo ładnie. I fajny staw. Więc z mojej strony to jest moja dzisiejsza polecajka growa. Mieliśmy polecajki growe, to jest moja polecajka growa.
Sometimes I think they're right, honey. Sorry for the tears in your eyes. Hey, love, forgive me just one more try. Used to hide myself away and then
Mrówki są super urocze. Nadal liczę, że kiedyś będzie dało się je oswoić. Pająki sprawiają, że krzyczę naprawdę głośno. Pies ma mnie dość. Jezu, tak. Tak jak w prawdziwym życiu pająki co najwyżej mnie sprawiają, że nie mam ochoty ich podnieść na ręku, to pająki w tej grze naprawdę wpędzają strach Boży prosto w moje serce. Coś, co również jest przerażające w tej grze, można napotkać pojedynczą rybę. Jest chyba największą kreaturą w całej cholernej grze i jest tak wielka i straszna. Nigdy w życiu nie myślałem, że będę się bał ryby, ale tak, to jest ten moment i ta gra sprawiła, że w tym momencie właśnie jestem w życiu.
Come on, 1, 2. Hey, stop, 참 무책임해. 왜 자꾸 들었다 놨다 해? 헷갈리게. 친절은 사양할게. 오해하게 하지 말아요, 날. Yeah. 들어봐. 가뭄 같은 마음.
Wydaje dźwięki jak lewiatan. Nigdy żadnego nie spotkałem, ale właśnie tak to sobie wyobrażam. Coś na kształt umierającej łodzi podwodnej. O Jezu, dokładnie. To prawda, dźwięki w tej grze też są niesamowicie ciekawe. Na przykład Biedronki brzmią trochę jak kiedy wielkie połacie lodu pękają i robią taki trochę dźwięki jak, nie wiem, pocieranie styropianu o siebie, tylko bardzo dużych połaci styropianu. I tak, nie ma za co, jeśli chodzi o moje wykonanie dźwięków pękającego lodu. Jestem pewien, że wszystkim się spodobało.
그대 앞에 서면 달라지던 어제의 다짐들 에이,
PP spotted. Proszę nie patrzeć. Twitch i Facebook nie mogą zobaczyć, że są tu takie rzeczy, więc proszę nie patrzeć. Wrzucasz potem gdzieś swoje skończone prace? Jasne. A wiesz co? Czekaj. Zależy na czym jesteś. Czy jesteś na Twitchu, czy na YouTubie? Bo jeśli jesteś na Twitchu, to zaraz pod filmikiem mam linki do różnych moich rzeczy. I najbardziej polecałbym Instagrama, bo jest teraz chyba najbardziej aktywny i na pewno też najaktywniej wrzucam tam swoje rzeczy. No ale też, wiesz, też mam tam Facebooka, no cały czas DeviantArt mój żyje. ArtStation na pewno jest całkiem niezły. Tam też wrzucam większość takich skończonych rzeczy. Ale na pewno najlepszy w tym momencie jest Instagram. Polecam z całego serduszka. Gram w każdej wolnej chwili, bo poza strasznymi kreaturami budowa bazy z trawy i patyczków jest bardzo relaksująca. O Jezu, to prawda. W tych wszystkich grach najlepsze jest budowanie baz. Po prostu sobie powolutku budowanie swoich domków i ścian. To bardzo fajna sprawa. W budowanie baz zostaliśmy wychowani, to prawda. Teraz po prostu zastępujemy pufy i koce rzeczami w grach. Ale to jest naturalny ludzki instynkt, żeby budować fajne bazy. I to najfajniejszy ludzki instynkt. Deviant to matko, nie zaglądałem tam od lat. No ja właśnie tak wracam na Devianta od czasu do czasu. No na pewno nie jest już tak aktywny jak kiedyś, ale cały czas jest dosyć aktywny. Działa tam sobie jakoś na swoich zasadach. A zawsze bardzo lubiłem DeviantArt. Taki miał ludzie tam mieli dobry vibe. W sensie zawsze jak coś wrzucałem, to ludzie komentujący tak rzeczywiście chcieli trochę pogadać albo zadawać jakieś pytania, bardziej niż po prostu napisać hej fajne, albo zajrzyj do mnie, albo dać kciuka w górę. Tylko zazwyczaj jak już ktoś coś pisał, to pisał, bo miał coś do napisania, albo właśnie chciał się o coś spytać. To było bardzo fajne na Deviancie. No i cały czas jest. Ale zarazem na pewno nie utrzymuję go tak bardzo jak niektóre inne rzeczy. Bo to jest trochę taki zamknięty świat sam w sobie. Okej, gdzieś tu z tym jesteśmy. Dobra, za 7 minut będziemy kończyć, a już jestem trochę na dzisiaj zmęczony tą pracą. To co wy na to? Zrobimy sobie jakiegoś dudla. Więc poproszę jakiś temat, jakiś pomysł na coś i zrobimy sobie szybkiego dudelka. Tu poustawiam sobie jakieś narzędzia, które normalnie lubię. Ryby w słoikach. Dobra, zrobimy ryby w słoikach. Co mogą fajnego robić ryby w słoikach? Bo jaki może być cel ryb w słoikach? Będą miały takie małe, fajne rybie usteczka. I będą miały troszkę łuseczek. Latające wieloryby, ale tylko bardzo niezdarne na małych pszczelich skrzydełkach. Okej. Tu jeszcze miejsce na małą rybkę. I. Sobie są ryby w słoikach. Bardzo śliczne. Tutaj. Tu się ich poziom wody utrzymuje. Okej, to jest jedna z naszych rzeczy. A druga rzecz to latające wieloryby na małych pszczelich skrzydełkach. Jezu, jak wygląda wieloryb? Coś w ten Opa. Coś w ten deseń. Na małych, uroczych pszczelich skrzydełkach, którymi macha bardzo szybciutko. I leci na przygody w przestworzach. Ze swoimi przyjacielskimi ptaszkami. Ale cóż to? W tle za chmurami podniebni wielorybnicy. Będą odrobinkę prości w swojej formie ze względu na rozmiar. Mają brody i mają fajki. I czapki kapitana. Szybko uciekaj, wielorybku. Uciekaj, wielorybku. O nie, to balina. No dobra. To co? Mamy tutaj rybki w słoiczku, mamy tutaj latające wielorybki. Myślę, że to jest odpowiedni Myślę, że to jest odpowiedni akcent, żeby na nim skończyć dzisiejszy stream. Dzięki wielkie wszystkim za bycie tutaj, za wzięcie udziału, za posiedzenie ze mną, jak smarowałem jakieś bzdury. Jak zwykle, widzimy się we wtorek. W międzyczasie zapraszam do obserwowania mnie na fejsie, Instagramie i wszystkich tego typu rzeczach. Linki znajdziecie w opisie streamu, albo jeśli jesteście na Twitchu, to pod streamem. Jeśli go chociaż dotknę, to ja tam dolecę i ich znajdę. Bardzo dobrze. Ale tak naprawdę to jest bardzo dzielny wieloryb, więc myślę, że nie da się tak łatwo złapać. Totalnie zachęcam teraz, szczególnie właśnie w międzyczasie pomiędzy tym a następnym streamem, do śledzenia mnie, bo no, tak jak wykminiliśmy na tym streamie, bardzo możliwe, że będę w międzyczasie odpalał jakąś możliwość kupowania printów, bo mieliśmy tutaj taki fajny brainstorm i możliwe, że znaleźliśmy fajną opcję, przynajmniej tymczasowo, na to, żeby otworzyć jakiś sklep z printami. Więc właśnie, jak kogoś interesują printy, to zajrzyjcie. No ale tak czy siak, dzięki wielkie za dzisiaj. Widzimy się we wtorek najwcześniej. Niektórych z was mam nadzieję, że zobaczymy się kiedykolwiek, co nie, no bo robimy to od czasu do czasu. I trzymajcie się. Miłego weekendu wszystkim, świetnej pogody. Mam nadzieję, że wszyscy trzymają się zdrowo, kto się szczepi, to się szczepi i przechodzi z tym dobrze i wszystko się układa i w ogóle jesteście pięknymi ludźmi. Na razie, trzymajcie się i do zobaczyska.